Okay, so it's been about 15 minutes. Ooh, look at that soap. And now I'm gonna use the spoon. Beautiful, look how it's gelled. See how it looks jelly-like? That is what you want. Oh, I love it. This is gonna be a good bar soap. Now, this soap is probably the best soap I've ever used. And the funny thing is whoever I give it to, they say the same thing. This is not my recipe. I did not come up with it. I will put the link to where you can get this recipes and other recipes that I've used. But I think the fact that I use the extra virgin olive oil makes a big difference in my soap. So, wow. So I'm gonna give it another 10 minutes. I'm just drooling over this. And then we will be back. 10 more minutes and then we're done. That's not too hard, is it? Okay. Top back on. Okay, so it's been 10 more minutes and ta-da! Our soap is done. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn off my crock pot and I'm just gonna mix it up a little right now. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at that jelly. Awesome. It is awesome. I mean, if you can cook, then you can make soap in your crock pot. It's as easy as that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to super fat. And I'm going to really super fat it. And in here I've got some avocado butter, which I just found. And then some cocoa butter, which I showed you guys, the organic cocoa butter. And then I've got some coconut oil at the bottom. And it's a lot. I mean, I like my soap to be really super fat. And the reason why I do this is this oil is not going to be saponified like the other oils are. So I will get that really moisturizing feeling. And I don't bother melting them. I just mix them in like so. And I mean, this is going to be super fat. Super fat. Now, I also have a very interesting observation since becoming vegan and low-fat vegan is that oil is a lot more useful on the outside of our body instead of inside our body. So that's why I avoid cooking with oils. And I just love to put them on my body, just not in. So I'm going to let this just cool down just a little bit for about 5 minutes. And then I'm going to mix it again and I'm going to put my essential oils. So we shall be back. Okay, so I actually only waited 5 minutes. So I've got the top off. I mixed, everything's all my super fat oils have been dissolved. Now I'm going to add my essential oil. And this is about 2 ounces of essential oil. I've got 1 ounce of lavender and 1 ounce of lemon. And the reason why I do this is because it keeps it masculine and feminine at the same time. So that way my husband doesn't smell like a flower. So it works. It's an awesome scent mixed together. Just gonna mix that in. Once it's all mixed in, we're going to pour it into our mold. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to set up for the mold and we'll do. Okay, so now I've got my mold, and as You guys can see I've got it partitioned. Still got this so I can separate. And I've covered it with freezer paper. And I just spoon it in. Don't like to pour it in because I just end up making a huge mess. So I'm just going to scoop it in. Now, this is soap for me. I don't sell this. I don't, you know. So I don't care how it looks. I just care how it works. So if you're looking to sell the soap, then you may want to cold process it instead of hot processing it. That way it doesn't look all weird and chunky on you. Okay, so now I'm just going to smush it down and smooth it over. Then I'm going to pound it in, and then once again, just smooth it over. So now, it's not super hot, and it's not going to stick to my hand. So I will just pat it down, because I don't like those sharp little edges that people like to do with spoons and decorate their soaps. I just like it flat and smooth on top. There. So we're going to leave this overnight. I'm going to put it in my laundry room and just let it sit out of sight. There, not stuck on just a little bit right there. And I will be cutting it tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.